Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will be discussing, rather solving, this complete 1000 GMAT problem series. This is powered by GMAT and they have wonderfully collected the sets. The questions were pretty easy. I have solved section 1 and 2, but section 3 I will be solving in this video. I haven't seen these 20 questions yet. So I will be seeing them, and maybe there can be cases where I can't solve and I need to see the answers as well. So I will be discussing the entire thing, and this will be like, I'm not a GMAT topper, neither I gave GMAT. It's just for the video purpose. I'm trying to solve these questions because it's pretty fun. So let me know if you guys like it in the comment section. Anyways, let's skip to the main part. Let's start the video and let's see what's the first question on the board. Okay, so it says 6.09 minus 4.693. So what you can do is like you can equate it. It's a basic math. Like, this is no difficulty in this process. So you can easily do this subtraction. 18, and I think the answer will be like something around 1.397, and let's see whether it's the right answer or not. Okay, it's asking me to log in anyway. I'm logging in. Uh, let's see. I think it's the A is the answer. Yeah, very basic. I think no explanation is required from this side. Sorry. So let's skip to the second question. What is the area of the region enclosed by this figure? Okay, this sounds kind of nice. Let's see how I approach it. So this is basically the upper side is 12 and 10 and 3 in this part, and 20. Okay, what is the area of the region enclosed by the figure above? Um, well, the question is kind of, say, what's the region? Need to think a bit. Can't see any region here. Anyway, this is kind of. We can guess the. Definitely, we can like, guess the length of the small parts. Mm, 20, so that's the length of 3. Okay, let's see this answer. Let's see the spoiler of this part. Still, if it's 3, if that length is 3, this part will be 3. Hmm. This part will be 8. This part will be 3. This part will be 7. Similarly, this part will be 7. This is 3. This is kind of 8. Yeah, this is kind of 8. Spoiler makes no sense to me. Let's see what is the answer here. 20 into 7. So this part is 7. This part will be definitely 7 as this length is 3. So up till this part it is 3. This is the total length is 10. This will be 7. That is pretty okay. So I need to find the total area of this. Okay, I got it. I actually think now I got it. So basically consider this as a rectangle. I mean this part as one rectangle and the separate part as another rectangle. So if I consider that, so that will be 10 into 3 into 12 is one rectangle part, and the next part is 7 into 20, which is 36 plus 140, and that makes it 176. So basically they're trying to find the entire area. I misinterpreted it. So the answer will be kind of C. That makes sense. So moving on, this was a good question. I would say GMAT 500 or 600 is a question. Not that difficult. It's just that I couldn't. I thought that something shaded inside that region is there, but anyway, it's all about practice. Let's moving on to the next question. Giving you some time to read it. Well, okay. Moving to this. P says it's 0.2 and N says it's 100. So what is the value of P1 minus P by N? Clearly, 100 square root is very easy to find. So you can get it, which is 10. So let's keep 10 away. And here, P into 1 minus P. So it will be 0.2 into 0.8, which is 1 upon 10 into 0.16. So if we square root it, it's kind of 0.04. 0.4, 6. So 0.4 after square rooting it. So 0.4, and in the denominator there is another 10. So 0.04 will be the answer. And yeah, so I think this is quite simple to solve. Yeah, this answer. Moving on to the fourth question. Let's see. If each of the four subsidiaries of Corporation R has been granted a line of credit of this dollars and each of the other three subsidiaries. What is the average line of credit? Okay. Four credits has been, each of four of them has been given some credit, another three has been given some credit. What is the average line of credit in a corporation? Basic maths. It's quite simple. I don't know whether GMAT actually asks this kind of questions or not. Like very simple questions. I have tried to solve their PS. I mean, PS is problem solving. RC also I have tried to solve, which is quite difficult. Really, I mean, I'm not a big. It's just the beginning, so RC is quite difficult, and for the other part, that is the critical reasoning, is also medium standard, I would say. But problem solving is pretty easy, I'm seeing here. I don't know whether it's really true for GMAT, I don't know. But still. So, anyway, 4 into, this is very simple, 4 into 7, and the value of this 4 into 7, $70,000, and plus 3 into $112,000 divided by 7. So let's keep three zeros away. So 4 into 700 plus 3 into 107. Let's see if we can deduct the 4 in the 7 in the denominator. Yeah, we can. So solving it, we can see it's around 1000. I am actually not showing it on the board because this solving you guys can do it on yourself while watching the video. So 448, I'm getting something 448 and 3 zeros. So B can be the answer here. Yeah, B is the answer. Quite simple. Anyway, moving to the fifth question. If x is a number such that x square minus 3x plus 2 equals to 0 and x square minus x minus 2. What is x? Yeah, we can actually equate them. Like we can keep the values. We can see the options and do it. Many people will do that, but I will go with the long process here. So the first equation actually says x is, this equation will definitely say x is either 1 or 2. And the second equation, minus 1 x minus 2 equals to 0 plus x minus 2 equals to 0. This is nothing but x minus 2 plus 1 x minus 2. This is nothing, it says x equal to either minus 1 or 2. So what makes sense is like 2 is satisfying, 2 is the value of x in 2 is the value of x in both the equations. So yeah, this makes pretty much sense. Let's also equate it. So 2 might be the answer here. Yeah, so it's 2. Mostly people will solve like this way. Or equate it. Equating is also a good idea, I would say. Like, yeah, we can equate it. I have solved the values of x. Equating is also a good idea in this case. Sixth question. We have a long way to go, like 14 more questions are there. In traveling from a dormitory to a city, student went one-fifth of the way by foot, two-thirds of the way by bus, and remaining 8 kilometers by car. What is the distance in kilometers from the city? Okay. Let's see basic algebra. X is the total distance. So x by 5 plus 2x by 3 well, I think something is missing here because remaining 8 kilometers by car. So I'm missing something. In traveling from a dormitory to a certain city, a student went one-fifth of the way by foot, nice, two-thirds of the way by bus. Okay, makes sense. And the remaining 8 kilometers he traveled by car. He is saying that what is the distance from the dormitory to the city? Uh, you guys can come up with better idea. Not a doubt, but why do I feel that there is something is missing here? What is the distance in kilometers from the dormitory to the city? The whole distance is 1. Okay, let's see. Suppose the whole distance is 1. So x by 5 and 2x by 3, they have mentioned it. So let's add it. So x by 5 and 2x by 3, this part and this part. It's 3x plus 5, which is 10x. So 13x by 15 part they have worked. Remaining part is x minus 13x by 15, which is 2x by 15. So 2x by 15 they are using the car, right? So let's equate it, and the equation turns out x to be 60. So let's see if C is the answer or not. Yeah, C is the answer. And a sweet question, I'd say. Yeah, this is the second I was talking about. The whole trip, since this is the part, and this is x. So let's move to number 7. A certain elevator has a safe weight of 2000 pounds. It is the greatest possible number of people who have safely ride on the elevator at one time, with an average weight of half the riders being multiple. Okay, so they are saying like quite sensible, like 2000 pounds is a safe weight, and 180 pound is one half of the people, and 215 is the other half. So x is the total weight. So x by 2 people upon 180 plus x by 2 people upon 215 should be less than 2000, right? So let's solve it. 90x plus 107.5x is less than 2000. 5x should be less than 2000. So this is something we need to divide uh, trickily. Like, I assume, I don't know whether calculator is available or not. So 20,000 and 197.5. So let's divide it. So 2000 divided by 197.5, which gives you approx 10.12. So less than 10, the integer. So I think D will be the answer. Yeah. Also, I think you can't use calculator as I just did, because 197.5 into 10 is something 1975, and then you can understand that 11 into 1975 is something more than 2000. I mean, yeah, 2000. So 10 is the maximum. Okay, so let's move to the eighth question. After paying 10% of tax on the all income of over 3000 before tax. So this is basically a profit and loss question. So um, after paying a 10% tax on all income over 3000, a person had a net income of 12,000. What was the income before taxes? So If I go by the options, is it matching anything? I don't think so. Before tax, income will be more. So after tax, income will be less. That is logical. Hmm. Okay, this is kind of tricky, I think. So let's see what's the actual simple way to solve. Okay, as for the first $3,000, there is no tax. So the amount given after deducting 10% taxes, like 9,000 plus 3,000. Okay, that means it also includes 3,000 after deducting the 3,000 from 12,000 leaves 9,000, which is 90% of the tax. Well, okay, so 3,000 amount has no tax, right? So X is the income before the taxes. Let's see this answer. This is kind of nice, I would say, because this makes things more clear. So, so that is like, okay, so X will be the income before tax, as the question suggests. Let's before tax. So 3,000 amount has no tax, right? So let's add it 3,000. X minus 3,000 will be like 10% of the. So this amount, this percent will be the actual income, okay, which is actually 12,000. X turns out to be 13,000 here because as this is the description, for the first 3,000 there is no tax, so the amount given will be after deducting 10% of the tax is this. Nice. So after deducting the 3,000 from 12,000, this makes sense because as we can see that 3,000 amount has no tax. The remaining amount will be 90% of the tax because this part is taxable. So this will be like the net income. So this is kind of nice question, and we can let's bookmark it as we couldn't solve it. Let's bookmark this question. Moving to the next question, which is number 9. Okay, this is one mass problem. Let's do the middle bracket first. Let's see 4 minus 5, which is minus 1. 3 minus a minus 1 is 4. I mean minus plus 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4 plus 6, which is 10. So 2 minus 10 plus 7. 2 minus 10 is minus 8 plus 7 minus 1. And 1 of minus 1 is 2. So this is the answer, I think. Quite mental math problem. So let's solve the 10th one now. The price of a Model M camera is $209 and the price of a special lens is $69. Okay. When the camera and lens are purchased together, the price is $239. The amount saved by purchasing the camera is approximately what percent? Very easy question. So $239 is uh, if they are purchased together, and 278 will be their separately. 278 and 239. So let's subtract it. 239 Separately is 270. So 39 upon 278 into 100, which is approximately, I think, uh, 3900 upon 278. So 1. So subtract 12. Will be 4, 6, so 6, 5, 7, 35. I think 14% approx is the answer. So yeah, that is it. So 2 say 209 and 2 and 69. So that is 278 and 2 purchased together is 239. So the moral of the story will be $39 is saved. So 39 by 278 into 100, and that makes it like 14%. So this is pretty easy. And let's move to the next part, which is number 11. This video will be kind of long as I'm trying to solve these questions. This will be like kind of long video. Okay, let's see. If 0.497 mark has a value of $1, what is the value of the nearest dollar of 350 marks? So it's a simple multiplication as far as I think. So which makes 350 into, I think, will it be right if I like make this 0.497 into zero point 0.5 for a good answer? Let's see whether it will be making any discrepancy or not. Let's see. 0.4, 350 into zero point 0.5. So if it's a 25, it's a 50, 175 it's making. So 0.497 will definitely be less than 175. So answer will be A. Okay. Um, did I make any mistake? It's saying E. How come it's saying E? If 0.497 mark has the value of $1, what is the value of 350 marks? Well, okay. So let's solve it in the unit method. 0.497 has $1. So 1 mark is basically 1 by 0.497. I think this will make it simple. And 350 marks is basically 350 by 0.497. So 10 to the power 3. Let's use the calculator. It's 350 by 0.497. This will be around 700 something. So E will be giving you the answer. So best part is to do it in zero point 0.5 approach. So 0.5 will give 10 to the power 4, 7. So something around 700. So 700 we have rounded up. So that's why it will be 704. So you can actually solve it in this way, like 0.497, or use the half approach, which is I think better. And since this is in the denominator part, so the main answer will definitely increase as you are uh, making it making the denominator increase. So this is quite simple. 12. So 12 is okay. Now I think I forgot this cylinder formula. which I definitely need to see the answer. So right cylinder contain with radius 2 meter and height 1 meter is filled with capacity with oil. How many empty air cylinders which is radius half and 4 meters can be filled with water? Okay. So basically I can say that the volume, I think cylinder volume is 1 by 3. So basically we have to divide both the volumes. Height and radius is given. So it's very easy. I have forgotten the volume. So I think it's pi r square each. Yeah. Volume of the bigger cylinder, let pi be as this. So pi into r square is 4 into h, so which is 4 pi, and the second part is pi into 1 by 4 into 4, which is pi. So dividing both we get 4. So the answer is C. Let's go to the 13th problem. If a sequence of 8 consecutive odd integers with increasing values has 9 as its 7th term, what is the sum of the terms of the sequence? Okay, this is an AP problem, kinda easy, I would say. Odd sequence. So the first sequence can be A plus. If first is not, then A plus 2, A plus 4, and so on. A plus 6, A plus 8, A plus 10, A plus 12. So let the terms in A plus 2, A plus 4, A plus 6, and so on. Odd sequence, so we are considering it as odd. So yeah. So A plus 12 is basically 9. So this makes it minus 3, the first term. So minus 3 is the first term and last term is 15. So n by 2 to 12, which is giving me 42, and 42 is not in this answer. Nice. So minus 3 plus 1, 1, 3, 5, 7, 16, 24, 25. Term. Okay, and the 8th term is 11. Okay, so I'm getting 32. I'm getting as 32. Let me know what you guys get. So I think yeah, that is the answer. Perfect. Moving to the 14th question. A rectangular floor is covered by a rug except for a strip T meters. Uh, Rectangular floor is covered by a rug except for a strip T meters along each of the four edges. If the floor is n meter by n meter, what is the area of the rug in square meter? There is a floor. Let's get it visually. It's covered by a rug. Okay, well, good. There is a strip of P meters, each of a foot. This is a strip P meters. M cross N. So this is the width P meters. So I think N minus 2P and into N minus 2P. I think E can be the answer. Yeah, E is the answer basically because we can deduct P from both sides, four sides, from the length and the breadth part. So makes it 2P and N minus 2P as well. And then multiply the area. So that will give you this answer. Working alone, R can complete a certain kind of job in 9 hours. R and S working together at their respective rates can complete one of these jobs in 6 hours. And how many hours can S working alone complete? This is a basic time and work problem. So R's effort is 1 by 9. Actually, I need to revise this time and work and let's see the answer directly. Working together, R and S can complete in 6 hours. So which means 1 by R plus 1 by S equal to 1 by 6. Makes good sense. Then R can complete it in 9 hours. R can alone complete in 9 hours. So 1 by 9 plus 1 by S is equal to 1 by 6. Cool. So this answer makes sense like um, if one and if together they can solve 1/6 of the part, and then R can alone solve in 1/9 hour. So we can deduct it 1/6 minus 1/9, which is 1/2. So basically, S working alone can complete the job in 8 hours. Basic time and work problem, we can revisit it like when actually this topic I myself need to revise. Not sure whether the bookmark part is not working, but anyway. Let's see how the 16 problem works. Almost to the end. The family made a down payment of $75 and borrowed the balance on a set of encyclopedias that cost $400. Balance with interest was paid in 23 monthly payments of rupees $16 each. Again, a simple interest problem. Let's see. So $400 is the cost. So $75 is the total down payment. So basically $325 is the total amount left to be paid in installments. So since there are 23 monthly installments, so 325 by 23. Uh, So 23 into 16. Total payment was 23 into 16 plus 9, so 377. Borrowings is, so what is the amount of interest? 52. This is the, this is kind of nice. So 325 is the loan required. Total payment was this 377. So extra is 325 minus 377, so which is 52. So what is the percentage of that? That is 16%. So option D is the answer. This is kind of a good question. Anyway, moving to the 17th question. Okay. If x not equals to 0, x equals to 4xy minus 4y squared. And in terms of y, x is minus y squared. Solving this equation, x square 2x. So x minus y whole square minus 2xy equals to 0, which is x. Can we separate it? Separate it. Mm, we need to separate the terms for both the x and y part. X squared by x squared. This is the extra term. Mm, let's see. This is kind of tricky. Squaring this is makes sense. X squared. How come this is okay? Okay, I missed the 4 here. This is the part I missed actually. So x minus 2y whole square is equals to 2y. I was sure I was missing something here. So I missed the 4y square, so I was not getting the whole square formula. Anyway, number 18. Solution Y is 30% liquid and 70% water. If 2 kilograms of water evaporate from 8 kilograms of solution Y and 2 kilograms of solution Y are added, the minus is 8% when liquid is solid. Is given 10 seconds to read this. And since I need to revise the mixture part too, so see. Solution Y is 30% liquid X and 70% water. If 2 kilograms of water evaporate from 8 kilograms of solution Y and 2 kilograms of solution Y are added to the remaining 6 kilograms of liquid. 8 kilograms total. Point 0.3 solution X, basically 22.4 kilograms of solution X. So to the existing 2.4 grams of the solution X, 0.3 into 0.26 into 2. So 6.6 kilograms of solution X are added here. So in the new solution of 8 kilogram, 2.4 plus 0.6, which makes it 3 kilograms of the solution, which is approx 37.5%. If you read the question, this is kind of easy, not a very difficult mixture problem. Let's see the 19th one. Again, basic number problem. So let's see 1 by 3, 7. If you try to LCM, it makes no sense. Right. So we will be like doing it some other way that I need to think. Oh, 3 plus 3, 7. If I like bring the 100 here, 1 by 3 plus 1 to 57. Into 100, 3 into 37 in the top, and 40 into 100 in the bottom, which makes it 111, and in the bottom this will be like so 111 by 4 is nothing but 26, 27, 27 point some 27 point, let's assume 2, and there are 3 zeros, so point 2 something, 0.02 something, 2775. I want to go with B. I want to go with B here. Yeah, so B will be the answer. So let's see if there's something better there coming approach with. You can solve your own way, but this kind of makes sense. And that's the last question for today. And this is a geometry question. So ACD is a triangle here, and BE is perpendicular. ACD is a triangle. So if each side of ACD has length 3, each side is 3, it's equilateral. AB has length of 1. This area of BC, DE. Okay. So mm, it's a right angle triangle, I think. So if into base into height, we can solve that way. And the equivalent triangle formula is root over 3 by 4 a square, which is 3 square 9 root 3 by 4 minus half this height, half into root 3. So root 3 by 2, so root 3 is common. So root 3 by 4. B can be the answer here, yeah. So what I have done is, this is an equilateral triangle, so formula is root 3 by 4 square. And this is a right angle triangle, so this part is 1. This part is not required, but still, since it's a perpendicular, so this is 2. And this is the hypotenuse, and this is the perpendicular. So Pythagoras theorem says this is root 3. So half this height, and which makes it root 3 by 2. And if we need to minus it, so 7 root 3 by 4. So that's all. That's the 20 questions. So moral of the story is, after solving these 20 questions, I need to work on time and work and mixture. Those two questions I actually tried to skip it, but anyway, I will be finding those approx formulas and then solve it. Hope you guys liked it, and section 4 will be the next part that we will be solving in the next video.